Are you feeling anxious? Because Crayola has the perfect product for you. Did you know that way back when, Crayola tried to cure anxiety with none other than the Worry Backpack? I had no idea that this existed. You gotta thank Steph for finding these quality products. Also, if you want to see more Crayola products that we've reviewed recently, check out this handy dandy playlist on screen. It's got some right bangers in it. And while you're at it, why don't you subscribe and like the video? Hit the bell, it's his only purpose. Now, how about we get into the Worry Backpack? And, Jesus. It also says on the side here, draw your worries and pack them away, because packing away and hiding your problems is better than therapy. Right, how about we get into this thing and see what all the worry is about?
So I'm imagining that it must have came out like a similar time to when we did those little mini backpacks for my birthday.
Oh, those were awesome.
We'll have to put a clip of that video in.
Because those were really cool.
But I feel like Crayola's more so marketed this towards like anxiety.
Oh, everything's actually in the backpack. Look, it's empty.
Oh.
Okay, so we don't need that no more. Okay, let's have a look inside. I do have to admit, the backpack's actually quite cute. I don't know about you, but I do really like the colours.
Yeah, it's like a little rainbow one, and it's got some clouds on it.
And there's little straps.
Oh, that looks cute as well.
Inside we have...
oh, little rainbow stickers.
very nice. We have our journal to document all of our worries of the world.
I'm not sure if that journal's big enough.
Oh...
Why are you saying oh?
we have some funny looking crayons.
What's so funny about them?
Well, look at... they've melted!
Oh!
How is this not a problem? Look at that!
We were saying recently, I wonder if Crayola crayons can melt, and there's the answer.
Another mystery solved. Okay, I'll deal with that in a second. That's
giving me anxiety.
Yeah, that's going straight in the book. It does have a nice keychain, though, that
Oh,
comes with it.
let's have a look at the
Do you want me to
keychain.
hold up the cute little keychain?
Yeah, let's have a...
I mean, I'd say it's a rainbow, but it's only got like 3 colours. Oh, there's green at the bottom, isn't there? Oh, that's terrible. All right, that's all that's inside the little backpack, though, which I think so far is the best thing. I love the colours. It's not washed out. It's just a very cute little thing. What? Why would they... why lines?
Oh yeah, that's line
Why?
paper.
Why lines? Yeah, because when I think of Crayola, I'm like, man, I can't wait to sit down with my Crayola art supplies and write a bloody essay. Oh my... oh no! Anxiety rising. Kind of looks like a lolly or a popsicle.
Can't tell if that's like the green pigment that's like in that, or if that's... yeah, maybe it's green pigment.
Guys, comment down below. Am I about to get infected with mold?
I wonder if you can still draw with it. Yeah, let's find out.
Oh, kinda.
Yeah, it's kind of made like a rainbow.
Yeah, it's kind of... should we try and make like a rainbow on the page? I mean, it kind of works.
Well, maybe it was unintentional.
Can I just say that we're really trying our best to polish a turd right now? Look at this. It says, draw your worries and pack them away. It actually says to draw them, not to write them down on lines of paper. So one of my anxieties is this.
What are you writing? It looks like it says Melted Canyon.
Why don't we actually try drawing something that makes us anxious and put it in the bag and see if it makes us feel better? Because,
Let's see if it fixes all our problems.
Yeah, Crayola. Oh, wait a second, wait there. I've got something to show you. Remember these?
Oh wow, we made those stickers in a video.
We did! But these are like the OG Doodle Date sketchbooks, and this one...
They don't even make those anymore.
No, they
now.
can't even get these anymore. This one in particular has some Doodle Date video artwork in, but it also has plenty of blanks. And the reason that I've picked this sketchbook for this is because the paper comes perforated at the top, so I can tear it out and put it in my little bag.
And there's no lines on it.
Oh, take notes, Crayola. Oh.
So are you going to try and draw something with the clump?
No! I'm desperate, not crazy. The stickers are cute. I like those. I think the stickers are cute. The Crayola homunculus, though, I'm not feeling this one quite as much. It's all white in the middle. I don't like it.
It does feel like something sciencey has happened that I do not understand.
Scientists in the comments. What? I mean, clearly it's melted. I'm not that dumb, but What could have caused this? I mean, yesterday it was 2 degrees Celsius. It was close to freezing. I tell you, the only thing that Crayola do make is disappointment. We've been over there. Now, one thing that makes me anxious, and I think it probably will with most people, is when your animals have to go, they have to go.
Aww.
And as you guys will probably know, because we talked about this towards the end of last year and in our update video that we did recently, is that Creston, who was our guinea pig with shorts on his head, he recently passed away. And I have to admit, ever since that's happened, it sort of made me a bit more anxious about the whole idea of animals passing away. And it's just something that I get very sort of hyper aware of. Like, if one of our guinea pigs like coughs, I'm like, oh my god, is it terminal? I get really frightened and stuff. So that's definitely one of my like guinea pig like anxieties at the moment.
Yeah, pet anxieties. It's like a double-edged sword because you obviously love pets so much.
And that's not just reserved to guinea pigs and things. It could be a fish, a dog, a cat, kangaroo, possum. I don't know what you have. For some reason I've drawn him wearing Wellingtons. Like, try and colour in his wellies with it, because there's a really nice yellow in this, but it's in the middle. Christ, no. What about red wellies? No, I should try for the yellow. Oh, it kind of gives him, like, stripy little socks. Oh, come on.
You're trying your best.
I am trying. I want to. I want to.
You want to try your best.
Whenever we do this, I mean, we always say, like, oh, he hates Crayola. No, he thinks Crayola's terrible. It is. But I always want to try and use everything. If a set comes with lots of different things, I want to use them all and give them, a fair try, of course. This is actually perfect, because one thing that Steph taught me about when guinea pigs, not just guinea pigs, animals in general, I have to admit, is that when animals pass away, they go over a thing called the Rainbow Bridge.
Aww.
And this guy...
It's quite a fitting theme.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, with the rainbow and stuff. So I was thinking, this little guy, whoever he might be, he can be going over the Rainbow Bridge. God, who would think it would get so philosophical on a Crayola video? Gee, but when
we did design a funeral card in one.
It's on brand with this, isn't it? Oh my god!
Talking about grief with Crayola.
It brings that out in me. Hi art friends, welcome to the Floor of Reflection. Did you guys know that our channel is funded through Patreon, and that's the reason why we're able to still make videos to this very day. So if you want to see more videos, subscribe for one, duh, and also consider supporting us on Patreon so we can bring you even more snazzy videos. But yes, in all seriousness, what I'm trying to say is, when our first guinea pig Brindle passed away, it was the first sort of pet death that I'd ever experienced as like a grown-up, as an adult, and I was having a very hard time. As I think anybody would, regardless of your age, right? And it was Steph that told me that, like, the Rainbow Bridge exists, and that's where they go, and they wait for you. And I know, like, that can be borderline, like, beliefs and stuff, but believing in that helps me an awful lot, knowing that they're waiting. I like to believe that your pets are waiting for you, and they're like, oh, come with me. And they're all waiting for you when you go as well, and I don't know. It's just comforting for me, and it helps me an awful lot. And I'm just wondering, like, what do you guys think? When it's time for your pets to go, because more often than not, we do outlive our pets, don't we? Whoa! Big man. Patches says hi. He says he's doing well. He's looking after Macaroni these days, who's our new rescue pig.
He loves watching us when we film videos.
Now, I might try to use more of this, but I've put, like, the basic gist of it so far, and I want to get, like, Steph's opinion on it. So, Here we are. I want you to read what it says.
I'm scared to let you go, but I'm so glad to have met you. Oh,
isn't it sweet?
That is really
That's
sweet.
What I feel. That's what I feel with every pet. And maybe you feel that way with your pets too. Right, can I snap these?
Yeah, you can do what you want with
I want to try and... I've made a rainbow. Oh no. Let's try breaking it like chopsticks. Maybe that'll help. It's empty!
What do you mean it's empty?
There's nothing in it. Well, the green seems to have survived okay.
This is your idea of surviving okay.
Oh, gee. Oh, no. This couldn't have gone any worse. Look at the... Right, I want you to draw something that makes you anxious, honey.
Okay.
It's therapy time. It looks like a Crayola, explosion happened here. Look at all of this mess. I really don't know what's happened to them. Like, it doesn't look moldy. It just looks like they've merged together at some point and made the clump. But
The clump.
I'm also very excited because here she is.
In my Neopets jumper.
Oh my god, Aisha merch? What are you going to do, though? What anxiety or worry are you going to draw, dear?
Okay, so I can think of a few, like, more, like, silly kind of ones.
Oh, did I go too hard? Was my...
Because you went, like, so, like, real, I feel like maybe I should share something, like, a bit more vulnerable than, like, oh no, I'm scared of sausages.
Well, it's up to you, honey. It's whatever's on your mind.
So, this is something that I feel like I've learnt to accept about myself in, like, recent years. But as, like, a kid, this would have, like...
So far, is it that you're a potato?
Yes.
Is this to do with food?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, well, I know Steph, so I kind of already know what this is going to be about, but I'm very curious as to whether you guys can relate to it, because I think it's quite an interesting story. So we're obviously at mealtime. Mm-hmm. But what is it about mealtime that makes you anxious, dear?
Well, specifically, the scenario that was always one of, like, my biggest triggers when I was younger is, you know, when you're a kid and then you're at a friend's house and then your friend's parents say, do you want to stay for dinner?
Oh, God.
I know that sounds so ridiculous, but that was always, like, my biggest, like, worst nightmare.
But what is it about the meals? Is it because you don't know what it is, like, gonna be, or...?
For a long time, I didn't fully know what it was. I was just extremely picky with food, still am to this day. Turns out it's an autism sensitivity, but I was too scared to tell other people I wasn't normal, so I was doing what is known as masking.
It's also important to say, like, don't say that what you experience isn't normal. There's no such thing as normal. We're all different.
Well, that's how I was made to feel, and it was always, like, my worst nightmare that I'd go to someone's house and say, like, here is a bunch of, like, peas. And then
oh my god, how topical. There they are.
And then they'd be touching something wet.
The
like,
dry food is touching the wet food.
Like baked beans.
Oh,
my worst nightmare.
I got that. Now, hold on a minute. I happen to think baked beans are delicious, but this one hates them.
Do people eat baked beans with peas? I don't know.
I'd give it a try.
And then there'd always be something as well, like a really big dead fish on the plate.
Oh, this is going to be the stinkiest meal known to... Is that a whale? Oh, I do love a side of beans with my dead whale. Oh, good lord, honey.
I wonder if there's anyone watching this that relates, because I know we've got, like, a few autistic
Who's
people.
going to relate to eating a dead whale?
And some brown sauce. And a bit of ketchup. I swear, this is like every time I was invited over to a friend's house, this is the exact meal that I was...
friends did you have?
I need to make the stink lines, like, more scary.
Thicker stink, please.
Yes. Put me in the corner.
Oh, is that you?
Hiding.
Is this to scale? Is this how big the meal is?
That's how big it felt.
Why are you holding that?
Well, I thought I should have a go at trying to colour in some of my drawing.
Not with the homunculus.
Let's use some of the red for the beans.
How are you making it? How are you doing that so accurate? Mine came out terrible. I don't like the idea of, like, blood red beans. Like, I love beans, but I don't want my beans to be that red.
It's better than green beans. Okay, let's make these stinky lines green.
Oh, do you have to?
It's kind of giving seaweed.
I like some of those things on that plate. You don't have to give them such harsh stink lines.
This is what the world is like to me. It's smelly and it's got bad textures.
Now, I've just had a quick look at what this one's wrote on hers. Do you want I want to know if this actually happened. Oh, do you want to stay for some old rotten fish dinner? No, thank you.
And then I'd run home.
Why is she? Who is she? Is this Dracula? Why is she got just sharp teeth? Who is this woman?
She is like every parent that tried to make me stay for some kind of smelly dinner.
God.
They've all merged into one. I'm wearing a red school jumper, and I gave myself a star sticker because I'm excelling.
Just
at school.
one. The thing is, though, honey, are you now ready for us to put them in the backpack and be cured of this anxiety forever?
I don't think it's going to fix anything, but sure.
We're going to feel all of our anxiety and worries melt away by the magic of the rainbow Crayola backpack.
By childhood trauma. Never want to see it ever again.
There we go. Do you want to put mine in too?
it was really difficult trying to colour in. With
You know what this is? Because obviously, you know, I know a little bit about therapy and like mental health and stuff like that. You know what this backpack is? You're taking a problem, putting it in a bag and zipping it up. This is avoidance. This isn't like dealing with your problems. This is literally putting them in something, discarding it, and pretending it doesn't exist. So guys, if you liked the video, give it a like. Check out the Crayola playlist video on screen. And also, why not check out the special funeral cards that we made using a Crayola set recently?